My alarm just went off telling me to stop working because it's 8 p.m. And it turns out I have not even started recording the podcast, which I do every day, nor have I made my daily video on TikTok. Today's been a busy day, a crazy day, a wonderful, wonderful, nice day. I want to talk about leverage. People don't get it. People don't understand leverage in the sense of marketing. So on today's episode, I'm going to give an example of some easy leverage anybody can do with marketing that could help you get investors, get on the phone at least with investors, with customers, or with talent, or just if you want to flex to your social circle, you can do that too. Some people like flexing. This is the example of leverage. Rather than just explain the abstract concept of leverage in marketing, I'm going to explain it by example. If you go, this is one of my favorite things to do. If you go to prlog.org, you can put out a press release. You'll pay a few $100s. You can put out a press release. Your press release, pick a nice sensationalist title. Take whatever accomplishment you have, embellish the heck out of it. That's actually what you're supposed to do when you write the title of a press release. No one wants to read a neutral title. That's boring. Get people excited. Get people pumped. Get people hyped. Oh, this is juicy. I want to read this. So you write that nice title, that nice intro, and then the rest of the press release, you write that all. Put it out on prlog.org. It goes out over the wire, as they say, and it gets syndicated to many publications, top publications. Now, here is leverage. It will say on a bunch of publications from a press release or something like from PR Newswire. It'll say like from PR Newswire. Doesn't matter. Most people don't know what that means. But even investors, believe it or not, even a bunch of investors don't know what that means. Maybe the biggest ones will be savvy enough to know. There are plenty of smaller angels who don't, and you could use it. You could use this leverage. You use this to get on the phone. You say, hey, we just appeared in Business Insider. We just appeared in Forbes. These are all places where you can appear from your press release. Business Insider, I think Yahoo News as well. Every press release goes out to these publications. But I do not believe if you're into search engine optimization, I believe you get a no follow link from that rather than a do follow. However, some of the publications that include you do give you a do follow link. Do follow passes SEO link juice. That's what you want. No follow does not. Do follow is a vote of confidence in whatever it's linking to. No follow is, hey, we don't know this person. But back to leverage. You go to the angel. Maybe you go to the small angel and say, hey, we just appeared in Yahoo News and Business Insider. Love what you do. Can you talk? They're more likely to talk because you've gotten some press. Who are you? Well, you have a little bit of authority because of this. A lot of people don't know the difference between a press release article and an organic article, even angels. And then if you have a good call with that angel connects you with a VC. Now you're rolling. Talent definitely doesn't know. A lot of talent, unless it's marketing talent, a lot of talent doesn't know. And a lot of customers do not know as well. A lot of people on LinkedIn, you can just put this out on LinkedIn. I've seen that tons of times. Many people have no idea. Share it. Oh yeah, we just appeared in Yahoo News. All right, so let me give you an example, actually. This is a crazy example. This is a great example. And I'm saying all these people don't know. Let me back it up. Let me back this up. I made an episode how I cold pitched Jason Calacanis, Fred Wilson, Naval Ravikant, all these people responded. Crypto is blowing up. It's January 2018. Me and my friends, we put out the first play to earn game before anybody knew what play to earn is in crypto. I put out a press release. I write this sensationalist headline, World of Ether makes $500,000 in the first 48 hours with the first blockchain video game, something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. And then I cold pitch. I get the emails for these famous Silicon Valley investors. I cold pitch them. I say, hey, I'm Edward from World of Ether. Wanted to get your opinion on crypto gaming. Would love to talk. And then these guys go, Edward from World of Ether? What the F is World of Ether? So they Google World of Ether. Here's what happens when you put out a press release. It shows up at the top. You get a featured spot on the Google search engine results page. You get a featured spot. So they Google World of Ether. They go, oh, okay, it's right there on Google. Maybe they even click and read it. which I wrote. And then they responded. They all responded. It was so cool. I remember that day. That was such an exciting day. I had like I had an important dinner in the evening, and I just showed up to that dinner with such swagger because I'm like, yeah, Naval Ravikant is in my inbox. Jason Calacanis is in my inbox. Fred Wilson is in my inbox. Tekken Salimi is in my inbox. There were a bunch of investors. I had such swagger. And then we oh my God, we turned down a lot of investment on that project. We were, we were brash. We were brash kids taking over the world. But leverage, and you can do so much with it. People don't know. You can leverage one small thing to a slightly bigger thing, and all of a sudden, that snowball that you tossed down the hill is now huge, and you got to watch out for it. And that's leverage. That's leverage. So there's leverage. There's an example of what leverage is and how I have used leverage. You can do it with all sorts of little accomplishments and turn it into something bigger. I made I made the most viewed video in the world on the Silicon Valley bank collapse. I did that on TikTok. It was syndicated on lots of other channels. And I'll tell people this, and then cool people will want to be my friends because of this, and because lots of other things. But also because of this, it gets me in rooms, and then I can say I was in that room, which makes me authoritative. I'm leveraging one thing to turn it into another thing, to turn it into another thing. And I know everybody, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, you have something interesting in your life that you can leverage and turn into something bigger, which you can leverage more. People don't leverage. I'm on a roll. That's my rant. People don't get leverage. Figure out what you can leverage. Send out some cold emails. They're fun. You learn. That's leverage. This is episode 92 or 93, or we're in the 90s now. We're in the 90s of my daily of the daily podcast, The Edward Show. Thank you so much for listening. Crazy Friday night here in New York City. And I'm doing the best thing in the world, recording a podcast for all of you. And I could not be prouder. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. I will talk to you again. You know when I'm going to talk to you again. I'm going to talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.